All right, hello! Welcome to your Full Body Tarot. It's good to be here. It's good to be reading for you again. All right, so I've got your cards ready. We are pulling from quite a few decks. Spirit had a lot to say, which is good, right? Because I haven't done a Full Body Tarot for you in a while. So let's get going. We are pulling from the Crow Tarot, Postcard from the Little Space, this beautiful vintage oracle deck I have for you. Okay, so the first card I pulled for you is the Lovers. Ooh. So the Lovers, to me, whenever I'm checking in with your energy and what you've got going on right now, could feel a lot more like we're coming together in our personal relationships, but we need to come back to like a loving relationship with ourselves, because ourself is us first, and I think we are taking like slow but small little steps to getting there. We're on a little revival of that, and so we really need to pay attention to the love energy that's going to be happening. And they're saying it's going to be happening from now until this summer. Basically, from now until the summer, we're going to be in this loving vibe, and we should be in this loving vibe. And I'm not talking about like, oh, we need to get in our beach body. I'm talking about self-love and needing to love more of thyself in a way that is accepting. Not so much like working out, getting tone. I mean, yeah, you can do that as like physical manifestations and physical steps to get you here where you want to be, but I'm talking specifically about coming to a point of acceptance of who you are and what you are and what you're doing, and really loving that about yourself to the point to where you bring it up in general conversation. So the next card we pulled for you was the World. Ooh, the World. I'll let you see that for a second. So the World is putting us in a state of, we've already been here before. Cycle, done, snip, snip, time to go, time to move on. Because whatever your struggles that you were kind of like, I don't know if I should be doing this, like a little bit of imposter syndrome, those are done. So if you're still feeling that way and you're still holding on to that story, then that's you holding you back. Not the other way around. Not the universe being like, are you sure you want this, bitch? Are you sure you're okay with this? That's the universe saying whatever story you cling to is your own selfishness. Because without our stories, a lot of people feel like there is this misconception that we are nothing without our stories, without our things that give us purpose. But the best stories make better stories, and it's time to rewrite how things have been going for you and how things have been written out and where you want to go moving forward. So the next card I pulled for you is the Eight of Pentacles, and that is in the reversed position. All right, so this Eight of Pentacles, this guy, remember our pentacles are our earth element and our money, and this can be a misdirection of money, a misdirection of saving, but I don't think it's you. This seems more like you need to get on the same page of where you want your money goals to be. This isn't you. This is somebody else. You know who you already know. We always know where our money is going. And we always know whenever somebody is not on the same page as us with money. And I just saw a book like turning the page, and to me I feel like you're over this situation. Like, it's time to move on. We're turning the page and we're not going to talk about this anymore, because you already know this. You already can feel this. You need to be on the same page financially, and they're saying emotionally. You got to get there. You got to get yourself there, and your people there. Yeah, yay. So your next tarot card that you pulled is the Magician, and I really love this card for you because I know you've been working so hard over the years, like just getting all your little ducks in a row and doing things that like spiritually and magically make you feel better. So this is like definitely a really good sign that keep on keeping on, even if you've fallen off the wagon a little bit. go back to the pottery, because the pottery is kind of like your savior. Like it brings you back and it grounds you down, because it's something about the clay and the earth that really connects you to that spiritual self. So you need to go back to making that magic that's going to make you happiest. And if it's not doing spiritual things for other people and it's just taking stock of yourself, then let it just be taking stock of yourself. Because at the end of the day, your magic comes within, and if you're not doing what you need to be doing to help you, it's not going to work out. It's straight up not going to work. Oops. So, moving forward, we need to kind of listen a little bit more to those intuitive sides. And I'm seeing like frogs. I've never seen frogs with you, but frogs are a really good sign of good luck and good money and good fortune coming your way. And I think that's something you should look into as like a totem animal is frogs. I hate frogs. Personally, I don't like frogs, but they stalk me. They come after me everywhere. So if I were you, I'd look into that as what that totem animal could mean for you. It's a bright green frog, so we're also going to be talking about the heart chakra and how that might need some attention and where we can go about that. And that's part of this full body tarot, is we're going to be looking at those chakra systems and kind of giving you a little bit of juju. So let's get into your oracle cards. Your oracle cards are here. You wished for this. Ooh, you wished for this. So girl, whatever you manifesting, whatever you're thinking about manifesting, get to it. Get to it. No matter how out of reach, no matter how much you have to hustle, you need to do it, because it's going to help you. And ultimately, you kind of want it. You kind of want a better story, a different kind of climax to where you're going. Just believe. You kind of have to believe in yourself. As cheesy as it sounds, we're needing to break away of some older ecosystems where you are not valued or you are not seen, because you're supposed to be serving and not being like the hot shit that you are. We need to get away from that, and you're kind of wishing for that dynamic to change, and that's going to ruffle some feathers, and that's going to make some things uncomfortable, but it be what it be. It is what it is. Okay, so your next card is check to self, and I love this because it's actually came up in a group reading. Maybe you just need to hear this situation another time. You don't owe anyone anything. Let me say it again. You don't owe anyone anything. I hope you can see that here. I'm going to send you a picture of your cards anyway. Even if you can't see them, I'm going to send them to you. You don't owe anybody anything. And the best part about this is it's time to let go of any existing guilt that you have, where you're like, do I need to go back to this? Do I need to go revisit this? Because this is your sign that you don't. And if somebody else is bringing up some old shit from like 10 years ago and you're like, I'm fucking over this, why is the universe bringing this to me? It's because this is a point where you need to stand up for yourself and be like, I don't owe you shit. What I do with my time is what I do with my time. And this is me, and this is how I'm going to be. We need to be here, because you've paid any karmic debts that you already had, and you're good. You're golden. If anybody's coming after you on some bullshit, you gotta put those protections down, girl. So those protections down, because it's time. It's time. Sorry, not sorry. And also they're saying kind of revisit like some past, they're saying past lives. And you'll start to see more things more clearly and get some interesting answers on some things. So this is an interesting one. I don't know if you're astral traveling on purpose or doing it accidentally, or how we're feeling lately within our mind, body, spirit connection. But I've never pulled this card for myself, but I pulled it for you, and that was the first thing I thought of with you, and it's pretty funny. Come back down to earth. Come back, girl. Don't float away too far. Just come down. So I definitely feel like it's time for us to reestablish a spiritual routine, to get back into things, and that's going to help you. That's going to help you reestablishing that connection with those boundaries and being like, I don't owe you shit. And that's also going to change the narrative. But what changes the narrative for you is also going to change the narrative for other people. And remember, it's going to make those other folks uncomfortable, and you're going to have to do some like standing up for yourself, because you need to, like, balls to the wall. You have to. You can't just let them like talk over you and for you, because you are not a servant. You are somebody that deserves somebody helping you and serving you and grounding. We need to ground, they're saying. So your next cards that you pulled were from the Vintage Oracle deck. This is a really cute one because this has an interesting little animal attached to it. So you got the card of Trust. And I love that, because to me, I see the magician in that, like trusting your own instincts, trusting your gut, and what those intuitive hits are feeling. Whoever the woman is that you're not liking or feeling is like the best for you right now, they're not. And this is your message that you need to pay attention to that. Whoever is giving you those like weird vibes, it's time to pay attention to those. I just saw a flash of her. She looked kind of younger, thinner than me, long dark hair, like straight as a pin. Look out for that. Look out for that, because she presents as like really happy and like ha ha ha, but like she's not somebody that seems to have your best interest. So pay attention to that. Trust. So they're telling me to talk about some things. So things come really easily to you, and there is just somebody out there that is like jealous of it, that is trying to be where you are, but they're not, and they don't know how to get there, and so it's creating like this jealousy, this pot of goo almost, it looks like, and it's just spinning and spinning and spinning. So if I were you, I would definitely look at that. Maybe we take our pendulum and go around everybody that you have in like your phone and be like, is this person good for me? Is this person good for me? And this person good for you? And as you're going through your phone and like using your pendulum to do that, if it says a no, then maybe they gotta go, in more ways than one, in more ways than just a phone contact, because this is different. I've never felt this type of energy around you before, and except for whenever we did a records reading, but that was more like past life. But this is like a stronger beef, a stronger connection. So definitely egg bath, first of all. Second of all, do that thing with the pendulum, and I think you'll get a clearer answer. So the next card you have is Shadow Self. So I would suggest this shadow work to start like immediately. And this might be something that we do in the Witches Brew community to try and like help you out a little bit in case you don't know where to start or how to go about things. Shadow work. And going through the elements of shadow work, like how are you blocking somebody else from achieving their lightness and their greatness, and also going through shadow work as in how are you keeping yourself small, how are you letting other people steal your power or talk over you, speak over you, be over you in a physical sense. They keep talking about being in a room. You have every right to be in a room as everyone else. Your opinions are valid. Your points are valid. you have a right to stand there. So don't ever think that you are in the wrong place or in the wrong space. I don't know why they made me say that, but you are where you're supposed to be, and if people are making you think that you are not where you are supposed to be, then they're saying fuck them. Fuck them. I'm listening. Hold on. Nobody should be pushing you out of anywhere. Nobody should be pushing you out of anywhere. And you need to make that known. Okay, so the next thing we are gonna do is we're gonna go over your chakras. Okay, so this is the part where we check your chakras. So I'm just gonna go over with my pendulum. Is her crown chakra blocked? Is her third eye blocked? So I got a yes for the crown chakra, and I'm trying to see why. So for your crown chakra, I don't know if you've done this like on purpose, but it feels like there's like a dome, like a layer of obsidian, like protection, like almost like I don't want to see everything. I don't want to hear everything. I don't want to take it all in, and I don't know if that's a fear block, if you've experienced something that I don't 100% know of right now, but that's what I see, and I've never seen that for you before, and it's like this light. It doesn't look like somebody else placed it there. It looks kind of like glass, like you can almost see through it and into that chakra system. So I would, if I were you, explore your relationship with fear and receiving messages from spirit, and how clear those messages can be and how comfortable you are with receiving those types of messages. Because maybe we're just a little uncomfortable with hearing spirit, with seeing spirit, because yeah, sometimes it can be crazy and it can be a little scary, a little intimidating, but we need to get there. So throat chakra, is her throat chakra blocked? Saying yes a little bit, but I really don't feel like it's a lot. Like I feel like there's just like a hesitation, like I need to keep my mouth shut now. Now would be a good time to be quiet. Like we're afraid of saying too much. We're afraid of saying too much. So heart chakra. Is there a block in your heart chakra? No, there is not a block. And I think that's why the frog came in during your reading, because it wanted to give you that gentle reminder that working from the heart space is going to really help you. So is her solar plexus blocked? No. Is her sacral blocked? No. Is her root chakra blocked? A little bit, but they're showing me, okay, this sounds a little weird, but like maybe it might help you. So they're showing me you going out and like grabbing dirt, like this red dirt. And I don't know if you have like this red clay dirt outside of your home, or if they have clay, like it's a clay type of mixture wherever you live. But having that dirt and just kind of like scooping some up and just like rubbing it between your hands, and then using that to help you be grounded, or incorporating that type of dirt in your rituals and what you begin to do. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. This is gonna be the fun part, because now we're gonna go into the Reiki. So I want you to go ahead and close your eyes whenever you see this, hear this, whatever. Just take a nice deep breath in. Just kind of recenter yourself in your space. Sando, Aru Condredas para Vacandesando, Aru Condredas para Caravasando, Aru Condredas para Vacaravasando, Aru Condredas para Vacaravasando. And when you're able, I want you to open your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. So a couple things. You did have some fairies show up, so that shows me that they're around you, that they're working with you, and that they're ready to continue to work with you. You had some beautiful rainbows happening, money coming, so maybe we're starting to ask for abundance in our future. And just a lot of beautiful images of just like green heart chakra energy. So moving forward, if you're feeling a little lost, or if you're like, I need something else, help me, work from that heart chakra energy, and I think you're going to be fine. I think it's going to be okay. And if you need anything, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me and please let me know. I hope you have a wonderful evening and that you enjoy this reading, and I'm going to send you a picture of your cards. Bye.